Okay, ready?
And open up.
What is it?
Tons of stuff.
What is it though?
Like, that's computer, that's bad. That's so old.
So you're getting a computer. So monitor, you get the keyboard, you get headset, the whole computer, there's your case up there, okay?
Wow.
Wow. And then mom is gonna get you a desk and a chair
Yay.
for your room.
Yay.
But,
Anyways, you know how small that one I have in my room
Yeah.
is.
but I'm also making you help me build it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So that's what we're doing now. Okay. So
Now I know why we're doing it separately, because it would just be a disaster.
yeah, just too many people.
Yeah.
Alright, so smart.
Yes.
Trust me, you'll need this.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna get a clip to put it up because Evan's hair is way heavier than mine. Actually, that might hold.
Looks like it's fine.
Hi,
Zoe,
Zoe.
go.
Oh, you don't want to be here.
Alright, so right now we're just gonna build the actual computer part. So like that.
The inside.
So all the inside stuff,
The
okay?
stuff that'll go inside here, which is your
And
case.
inside the case. So
Oh, I was like, case.
yeah.
What?
So this is just a monitor, it's just like a TV.
It's those screens.
And then we can mess with the keyboard and mouse for a little bit if you'd like and try out the headset, but for the most part we're just gonna be messing with this stuff. So we'll move all this stuff off of the table for now.
It's weird how there's just a random camera.
Yeah, it's my camera. Okay. And I was even nice and got you guys a mouse pad. Okay, do you know how to build a computer?
I'm not into technology stuff yet.
Okay, well, let's get out your case first, just to check that out. So, easy way to get out the case is actually you just roll it over, flop it down, and then pull the box up.
Come on.
Big pull.
Box.
Pull.
Hello.
Oh, it's not closed. Set back down.
I like, something's wrong with this box.
It's the handles. You gotta pull them out. Can you get yours? Yeah. The pull. There you go. Alright, here you go. So sorry. Pull. There it goes. Take off. Styrofoam.
No more falling.
That's the back of it. There. How's it look? Look decent? It's got a window and
that's
everything?
Windows, you can see inside of it, kind of like Eric can see in part of his.
Yep.
Yeah, I was like,
Alright. So we'll stick this down here for now because we'll need that in a minute.
okay.
Okay? So next. Easiest to probably start with the motherboard. Okay?
Okay.
So motherboard.
I know what one looks like. It's always so cool because that's like the gigamagigas.
What?
Gigamagigas.
Okay, so the motherboard is where you plug everything into.
Yeah.
And then it connects everything, for the most part. That's what it does. So just open her up. It's already open.
Is the screen supposed to still be on?
Yeah, it's fine. So that is for wireless, so you can actually use the computer anywhere. So we don't have to run an internet cable all the way to your room.
Yeah, we were just like.
And then this is the motherboard. Then we'll
Something's
need,
underneath it.
yep, we need some of the stuff underneath. Grab all that stuff out. We won't need everything, but we will need that.
This is strangest.
The-
Tiny.
Yep, tiny, tiny little ones.
I probably would read that. I don't know.
I'll teach you. Okay. So I'll move this out of the way. Or actually, we can use this. So it's a nice safe place to put this onto.
Without that.
Zoe,
happy.
out.
Go.
Natalia, can you put Zoe outside?
Zoe, outside.
Outside. How's it look? Look cool?
Yeah.
We'll go in the case about like that.
There's so many little shinies.
Little shinies. Yeah. So your CPU goes there, which is that guy. That's like your brain, okay? Get dark in here. Your RAM goes here, which are these guys. Your hard drive. So like old hard drives used to be big and they got like a spinny thing, but nowadays they're just little tiny ones. So that would actually go right here. We don't have a graphics card for you, but you guys could add one later if you need to. If you guys start playing more crazy games. And that's pretty much all that goes on this for the most part. So this would go onto the back of the case. So this lines up right like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we can build everything on this first.
Okay.
Where do you think we should start?
That Gigametric good.
The CPU? We can start with the CPU.
Yeah, no one's better. Yeah, that would be no.
So we can just cut this open.
I feel like I'm opening a giant cupcake or something. Just like carefully so you don't
All right, hold on.
ruin.
Okay, so the CPU is actually just this. Oh, no, you can pick that up. Never mind, go ahead.
Da, da, da.
So that's actually the CPU. That's all it is. But the CPU gets hot, so you gotta have a giant fan.
Giant fan.
It's a heatsink, so we gotta keep it cool. So you pull this guy on out. Something like that.
Mini fan.
The thermal paste melted a little bit. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna have to do something about that.
What happened? Because it
Made a little bit of a mess.
it's sticky.
Yeah, don't touch it. Yeah, we will clean that off and put new stuff on it.
It looks like a slipper.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be like that. But it looks like it melted. It got too hot.
You know it's supposed to be fed and then it
Yeah,
just
it's
gets
supposed to
too
get
hot.
super hot. Yeah, but I'll be right back.
Okay.
So I think I have some more somewhere. All right. So we can start with just putting the CPU in.
Okay.
So we do that by pulling this out and this up a little bit like that. You see the whole thing moves? So go ahead and do that. Just like that, yep. And then we can pull this guy out. Now we gotta be very careful with this, okay? This is expensive and very easy to break. So we gotta be careful with it.
Carefully. Oh.
So we open it like this. And then when you pick it up, you gotta pick it up from the sides. So
It's like
if you look at
picking up a
this,
CD.
this has a bunch of little tiny pins on it. Do you see them all?
Oh my god.
So you gotta be careful of those, okay?
Looks like a little hairbrush, but like insane looking.
So, when we're sitting here looking at this though, do you know which way this goes?
Here, turn that.
So yeah, you can kind of see the spaces there.
Yeah.
But the easiest way is there's a little gold triangle on here. And there should be a little triangle somewhere on here too.
I see it's right
Up there.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like it should go like that. Yep, that looks correct. So we're just gonna set that down nice and carefully. Kind of wiggle around. And then you can put the bar down. Just down and a little bit this way. It's gonna take a little bit more pressure than you think. Big push. Yep, you're good. Keep going. All the way down, and then get it up underneath that thing. You gotta pull it out this way a little bit. There you go. There, you install the CPU. That's one of the scariest parts.
Here's like,
Everything else is easy.
okay. And that's why I wanted to get the hard part out of the way. Even though I do not know how to do this.
Do you need to look for the thermal paste?
Yes, that'd be great. We'll deal with that later. I think I got isopropyl alcohol sitting
You
somewhere.
have isopropyl alcohol wipes up there. And then here's the actual one.
Yeah. We're gonna clean that off and put new stuff on
And then I was just like, hello, random camera.
it.
So I was like,
Well, we're gonna put it up so like Mom and like Pandora and stuff can watch it.
Yeah, just like,
Because obviously they would like to be here, but it's easier to not have a bunch of people here.
That stuff?
Yes. There's probably a bunch downstairs too.
There is, but I don't trust it to put it in a box or left it
No, it should be in.
in the dresser.
It's in the dresser.
Okay.
There should be the little pads too to clean
Yeah,
stuff
I don't know
off.
where you put those.
Those are probably downstairs too.
Oh no, I handed them to you in here.
They're probably downstairs
Why'd you put them on?
because that's where all the other stuff is.
Yeah, we'll just use some of mine right now.
You're completely annoying.
I'll put it.
I'm just gonna hand them to mine. Do the thing. Yeah. They're not using it.
Cotton rounds.
Because I'm gonna need more than this. It open? No.
They're not open.
No. Just rip it. Knife is overkill. Alright, so usually CPUs like this actually come with thermal paste on it. So you gotta have stuff on it to help transfer the heat better. Without it, it doesn't work very well. So you gotta put stuff on it. It's called thermal paste. But this looks like it kind of got a little toasty. So we're gonna try to clean it off some.
I
It
mean,
will
like,
put
it
new
was
stuff
in a
on it.
box, so.
It was in the box sitting outside.
Sitting outside for probably a while if it did that.
Yeah. Or like a warehouse or just a, delivery van or something. Are you excited for having a computer?
Yes.
I'm gonna buy you guys all Minecraft too. And I'm gonna set up a server for you guys so you guys can all play together. So you're getting a computer, Damien's obviously getting a computer, so we'll do his next. And then Braden's gonna get a computer too. That's why there's 3 of them. So all of you guys can play together.
Yay.
And I'll set you guys up so you guys can have talk together.
That'd be great. And
That's
then-
why you guys got headsets, so you guys can all talk to each other.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you can bug me, Italia, or Shane, and we can play with you too.
Yeah.
So all that good stuff. Okay, so
Maybe me, Brandon, and Damien. Damien would probably be the one mining. Brandon would probably be the one attacking stuff. And I would probably be the one just sitting there building.
all right. So for this, we just need a little bit on here.
Gray glue.
Yeah, pretty much.
Electronic safe.
Yeah. Well, actually, if this gets in the wrong spot, it could break stuff. But it's just going on top, so it's good. All right, so we can put this on. Oh, nope. We actually can't do that yet.
What do we need to do first?
We gotta take some stuff off first.
So we need a screwdriver.
So, here you go. So we got a screwdriver here. So this thing, we can actually just take this off. We don't need this for this type of one. So we can-
Needle screwdriver thingy.
yeah, it's just a little screwdriver.
It looks like a syringe.
Okay, here. You want to finish unscrewing those for me?
Wait, which one do I need to do?
Those 4. Just don't poke anything else with the screwdriver.
Which way though? I don't know.
Lefty loosey.
Lefty.
Yep. Like this.
Lefty loosey. Lefty loosey. I think it almost.
Is it out yet? Here, move the screwdriver. Nope, you got a little bit more to go. Oh, there you go.
It really was like magnet.
Yep. Okay.
One screwdriver. I mean screw out. That's like a magnet.
Yep, it's a little bit magnetic. Then we can slip this guy right off. That's the one.
Simplest screwdriver I've ever used.
It's a nice screwdriver, huh? Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It comes with a bunch of different bits for different types of
Now
screws.
you know how to lose your screw.
Yep.
Just
Be careful not to touch that so you don't get it all over your hands.
okay. When we're building a cat tree for Mother's Milk, we had to. Where did that go?
Oh, there it is. Oh,
What I
good.
had to do was spin each one of the round pillar things on. It was fun for some weird reason.
All right, so this goes on just like this. Gonna line up with the screws. Set my screwdriver down already. And we'll just screw this in. When you
That's
do,
a great sound.
yeah, it's because it has like springs on it to make sure you don't over tighten it. And then when you're tightening something like this, you got to go in like a cross pattern.
What piece are we gonna do next?
We got a couple choices. We could do the hard drive, which is actually an SSD, but for storage, or you could do RAM.
Let's do RAM.
Okay. You gotta finish off this first, though.
That's the noise that a cat would just
Oh yeah, it's a crazy
run
noise.
away. They would just go, no.
That one's all the way down. That one's all the way down. That one's all the way down.
I'm expecting this to be more of a birthday present than like.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, this is your birthday and Christmas present from me and Natalia. You're not getting anything else from us, okay?
Okay,
Okay?
fair deal.
Expecting nothing from us. Alright, actually set those down real quick. So, obviously this fan needs power somehow. So, you get power from this guy.
The thing you told me right now, because then I'd be so confused. You know, I'd be like, what is going on?
So, we can plug this into this. So, there's little tiny things right here. The bottom one says it's CPU fan, and the top one says CPU option. So, if you have 2 fans for your CPU, you can put one up there. But this is your CPU fan. So, can you plug that in for me?
Mm-hmm.
So, you're going to want to go into the bottom one, and then it needs to go in like this way. Okay?
Okay, and I'm just. Is that right?
It'll slide down on them.
It's not lining up correctly.
You need to move over just a little bit. There you go. Now push down. There you go. Ta-da.
Ah, yes.
So there. Now you see. Now your CPU has power. Your CPU fan has power. Okay. So now we can do RAM next.
Why should? Okay, there's the logo thing.
Okay. So you see these gold pieces on here?
Yeah.
Try not to touch those.
Okay.
Okay. I assumed you already touched them, but for now on, try not to touch those. Okay.
Okay.
So we need one of those at a time. And then the rule usually is if you have 2 of them, you do every other slot, starting from the far outside. So starting from there and there, so light gray ones. And these can only go in one way anyways. So if you see that little notch there, that little notch there, if you put it like this, they line up. If you try to go this way, they don't line up. So obviously, they have to go this way.
Yeah.
So for these, you just gotta line them up like that, inside of this little slot, slot right there. And then with that slot on that side, and then you push down. It's gonna take a little bit more than you think, and then it'll click together. Can you do that one?
This is the right way. Yeah. Yes, no, maybe, yes, so, hang on.
Just like that.
Hang on, they're not lining up.
Yep, push down. There you go. A big push.
Big push.
So, yep. Now you need a big push on this side. There you go. Ta-da, you just installed RAM.
Yay.
No, I don't think we need it. Thank you though.
I can't find any. Oh, the cooking tires. I'm sure I have a box.
Okay, there's definitely more down there.
Now we need to do this.
Yep.
This guy.
Hey, Italia. Can you help her open M.2 and stuff?
In that too.
Where am I putting it in at?
Just open. Knife. Very futuristic knife. Hi, camera. Thingy. That's flat. I'm not sure where it goes yet.
Yeah. I'm not very good with computer stuff either, so we'll let Eric.
Anytime I'm in computer class, I'm like, Like my friend one time was like, hey, help, my computer is doing this, and I'm like, do I look like the person you would want? I don't know what to do. They probably could see my head. Hi. I got those, that
The RAM?
one. Yeah. Look at the little lingamagiga. 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 Thingy. Got the thingy.
I feel like it should be in there. Okay, here, Italia, you can keep doing this. No, Italia, you can help.
I don't know where stuff goes.
It goes right there. So all you do is line up where it needs to go. It should be, I think, that one. It slides in and then gets pushed down there. But you have to install these little tiny guys.
Evan, remember, don't touch the
Don't touch the gold stuff.
old stuff.
Oh, good job, me.
Good.
So you'll line it up right in here?
You gotta put the standoff in first.
Where's this?
These guys.
Little tiny screws.
I don't know how they go in, but they
I
go
will
in.
show you where they go in.
One's a standoff, one's a screw.
Oh god. Oh god, that was a weird noise.
Why don't you know how many drones?
I don't know.
So you'll screw this one in right there. There you go.
Okay.
Are you having Evan do it?
Yeah.
Alright, just make sure.
I have no clue which way.
Twist it towards the camera.
Oh.
You got righty tighty and lefty loosey. we get annoyed with the little screws too.
I was gonna say, just make sure she's not scratching up stuff.
I'll get this one started and then you can just screw it in the rest of the way. There you go, screw it in.
I don't know if I put the standoff in the right spot.
I told you to line up first. If not, you can do it.
No, I didn't put it in the right spot. Because we only need the one, right?
I got this one.
I'm supposed to put it in this last one. You want me to get it started again?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
I don't
Like that one.
understand. Yeah.
And then go ahead.
Just
Tighten it up.
righty, whitey.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to hope that that's enough thermal paste for all kids. So I cannot find more.
At least.
Okay, I twisted.
Okay. And then you'll grab this right here on this not gold part down there. And you'll slide it in. So this, whoop, slide it into that slot over there. Down a little bit.
Yeah.
Nope, don't bend it.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know where to put stuff.
You're fine.
Look at me, I don't know. Man.
So it goes in kind of a 45-degree angle, and then you push it down to screw it in. There you go, just like that. And you push it down with the screw, push it down, and then screw it in.
You ready to do the screw in? Get started?
Yeah.
Okay, you push it down right here for me.
Immediately drop screw.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah, I don't know where my thermal paste is.
Okay. I have it started. Evan, Eric, where'd you put the screwdriver?
I didn't touch the screwdriver. Maybe I did.
There you go, Evan. Now you can screw it the rest of the way.
Get it in there. 'Cause I'm
There you
bad
go.
at putting that stuff in there.
It doesn't have to be super tight. Just, once it stops.
This way.
Here's the extra screw.
It's not stew.
We need a small baggie to put.
I think
screws.
that's in.
Check. Yep, perfect.
Cause
There.
I couldn't.
You installed an SSD. Okay. So,
Now we need that.
so
That
this, nope. So this is for like hard drives or SSDs that don't plug straight into this. So a lot of times, hard drives look like this, and
Big.
to give them data, they would go into this. This gets plugged in there, and then they get plugged in one of these guys. So that's how they usually work.
Is that in yours?
Nope, I don't have a big one. I spent a lot of money on guys similar to this. Here. Come here. So this is like a regular SSD that a lot of things have nowadays. So this is pretty much the same thing as that, but that guy's a little bit faster, and this is an older one. So I have one of these in my computer, but it's a really, it has a lot of storage on it.
I cannot see yours.
Yep, it's in the back. You can't see it at all.
I see
It's back behind this panel, so you can't
Yeah.
see it from the front.
And then I also have one of these guys too in my computer, but you can't see it either. It's hidden.
Oh, yeah.
So
Hang behind the panel.
So those are your different options, and you can have any combination of them. So if you run out of storage on this, you could always get a hard drive or another SSD to store all your stuff on.
This is a strange
Just these guys are really fast.
triangle.
Yep, that's for your wireless. Okay, so can you help clean, like try to fit that all stuff back together?
What are we doing next?
Where'd you put the little screws?
In the baggie already.
Okay, can you put all these screws and stuff into that baggie too?
Baggie's right in front of your face next to the
Oh,
phone.
over there.
Here.
I'm just trying to keep everything together.
Did all the stuff you put in this box go in here?
Yes. In some sort of fashion.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't trying to fit stuff in that thing.
Really? There you go.
Is Evan over there being a goofball?
Of course she is. Big goofball.
I don't know what to do right now.
I know, we're just waiting just a second. This guy, this guy. Is this?
That's
Did you get this out with this?
That was all from that SSD.
Oh, yeah. We go that way? Nice, thank you, Evan.
I'm just like, hand that here.
Well, I didn't get it. I didn't know how it went.
Yeah, I was the one who got it out of the thing.
I'm just trying to keep everything cleaned up here. Okay, so that's together. Oh, I got the motherboard, yes. So we'll just put that there for now. So we don't need this right now because you don't have any hard drives or anything. But we'll put this into your motherboard box. So if you guys ever do add a hard drive or something to it, it'll be in here so it doesn't get lost. So that can go in there.
That can put it in there.
No, we're gonna leave that out for now.
We're gonna need this.
Yeah, that goes onto the case, remember?
Oh yeah, but we're not going to do that yet.
Actually, I think that's gonna be our next step is the case.
Good job to me, just guessing what we're gonna do next.
Set this over here. We'll move this out of the way.
Wow, that's it.
Move this. So yeah, oh yeah, I got you LED lights too. So you'll be able to change it to whatever color you want.
Wow.
So move that over there.
Okay, we'll do that stuff
Okay.
later.
The case.
The case.
The almighty case. Oh. Ta-da.
Obviously, we need to take the plastic piece.
Well, we can leave that on for now. So we can set it down like this to make it easier to work. The camera's not going to get a very good angle of any of the workings, but you know, sorry guys. So you got screws right here. You can use, they're called thumb screws, and then they're just like that. So we'll put that there. You got another one up top.
Is there any more?
Nope. So this just slides sideways like that, and then comes right off.
Voila.
Voila. So that's just extra stuff that comes with it. So we can untwist that guy.
I don't like twist ties.
Oh, twist ties are the best.
They're better than the ones that like you like zip on, because those ones I cannot get.
Zip ties?
Yeah, I cannot get those ones on off. I'm like, how do I get this thing on? Twist.
Oh wow, it actually comes with like a new one if you like change your setup back there, because to install these you had to rip them completely off. So that's cool. And usually they don't.
This is big.
Yeah, it's a little bit bigger, but it gives you room to grow. So, you know, later on your computer gets a little slow because, you know, things get fast, and then you can upgrade. And then this is where hard drives go. So if you look at this and look at this big hard drive here, that goes in like,
fits perfectly.
yep, it's made to. So it fits in there and then just slides in like that. So, you know, if you guys ever want to upgrade, you can, nice and easy.
Simple.
So we can move these guys out of the way. We'll get to those in a minute. And then you got a fan already installed back here, and a fan installed up front
So
over
many
here.
fans. Wow, so many people are fans of this.
So many fans, yes. All right, so we need to put the motherboard, but we got to put standoffs for your motherboard. So they come in this little baggie here.
Baggy.
That was loud.
Hi, little buddies.
So if we come and look at this guy real quick. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 holes. Looks like 8. You're gonna need 8 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where are you going?
Looking at them.
So this is similar to what Natalia helped you with. It's like a screw that has a screw hole in the top.
Yeah. They're my enemies now. I can't get them in. They keep moving.
So you're gonna need one up here. So we'll put one up here. Actually, where's that? Oh, sure, took the light away.
What'd you take away?
Hey, Talia, can you bring that light back? I decided it'd be useful. Thank you. Yeah, the one I thought I didn't need.
How do you turn this lightsaber on?
By not shining in your face and then clicking the button. There, now we can actually see.
Hi,
Can I put this
Daddy.
up here? We can. All right. So if we put this here, we have to try to see where those holes are lined up. So we're going to need one there and there. Then another one here-ish, which is that one. Another one there.
So many.
Yep, that's 8 total.
A M A.
So there's A's and M's because that's telling you the different sizes.
A.
Yep, so that's A and M. So that's for ATX or micro ATX. So you have a micro ATX. It's the size of it.
Oh.
So if that's a micro, is this size. I have a big ATX one, so it fills up like the whole case. And then Talia has a special one called an ITX, which is even smaller than this.
Oh god, that must be like.
Yeah, it's like this big.
It looks like where you put a key.
No, that's nothing. So we're just screwing a couple more of these in.
Couple more of these guys.
Yep. Looks like we got 3 more to do. Here, you want to finish these off for me? So here's one. That one needs to go. Oh, I might have done this one. That one wrong.
Uh-oh.
So one needs to go up there and one needs to go there. I'm gonna undo these.
Where
We'll
do I
double
put
check.
this one?
Let's do that one up there.
Which way?
Righty, right this way. So shoot.
What?
I'll get it started for you.
I don't like them.
Yeah, they're kind of hard to get in. There you go. Now you can go.
What?
Nope, wrong way. Oh, you just unscrewed it.
Good job, man.
Good job, you. There. Now go. Now do it the correct way this time. There you go. You gotta go like clockwise. You know which way a clock spins? Yep, like that.
Why is there spikes?
I think that's holding this in.
Oh. They kind of look like the end of a Crayola.
Yeah, they're just rubber.
So many things are made out of rubber.
Yeah. All right, so maybe one here. Struggling. You good, Evan? You sure?
Yeah.
You're so weird.
Like how I like it. Is it ready?
Yep, we're missing one.
This one?
I was trying to see where it went. I didn't know which one it went in. Goes in the bottom one. Yep, that looks correct. All right, so now this is important. A lot of people forget this. They try to put this in because they're excited. You gotta put this in first.
Oh yeah. They get so excited they're like, I forgot a step.
Yep. Well, so if you don't put this in first, then you gotta take this all the way back out.
Oh.
So it goes this way, and I'm gonna do this because sometimes it's kind of sharp and I don't want you to cut yourself. But it just goes on just like this. Move the fan out of the way.
Hey, what is that? You like your home? Is that it?
Goes.
It's snug as a bug in a rug.
Yep. All right, so that's in. Now we can line this up. So hopefully I did that correctly. All right, we should be back. We should be good now. Stop that, you goofball.
I'm a bird.
All right, now we're charging. We're good.
Why is there a ram now?
I'm not sure. It was like that when we moved in. All right, so now we just got to line this up. Can you look on this side to make sure all these are lining up correctly? Poking through the holes. Should be almost like that.
the
What turned off? Yes.
I can't tell, but they are by the.
That's where we're being kind of blinded, huh? Oh, I think this is dying too.
Good job.
I know, just everything's dying.
And everything's dead.
Fine, we won't use this anymore either. We'll use my phone for now. So when you're doing this, you gotta make sure that none of these little metal pieces are getting stuck anywhere. So I think that's looking pretty good.
Yeah, I was supposed to
Nope. Your HDMI is getting stuck. Let's just bend those a little bit out of the way. Try to realign it.
Yeah.
Does anything look stuck?
I don't know, because I don't know what that looks like.
I think it looks good.
And now you're just gonna let me.
Alright.
Yeah. I sound like a pterodactyl.
You are a pterodactyl.
Dad.
Alright, so now we need to screw in the motherboard.
I can't imagine Damien building this.
Yeah, well, he's gonna be next.
What are you gonna do, Brayden?
Next weekend.
Oh.
We're doing the
That's why
screws.
Mom was looking at IKEA earlier. She was looking for, I can't remember what she was looking at, but she was looking at something, and I was like,
Well, yeah, you guys are gonna get new desk and stuff.
Yay.
This light is so dim.
I have no clue where I'm gonna put the desk yet.
I know. Me and Natalia will help you guys figure that out. There we go.
This is a strange.
Strange chair. It's a really expensive chair.
It's weird. It looks like somebody's body.
Yeah, it looks like a skeleton.
Kinda. I don't know how. What?
Here, spin it around. So that's my chair that she's talking about. Spin it around the other way so you can see the back of it. The back of it.
It's weird.
See? Looks like a skeleton.
I don't know what it is.
It's a really, really, really expensive chair. Alright. So we just gotta screw all these in, which is gonna take a second.
Everything's expensive here.
Yes, I do have a lot of expensive things.
Yes.
Well, your computer's kind of expensive too. So try not to break it.
Okay. I'm excited to see what the rest of the stuff looks like when we're all finished.
Yeah, me too. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. You can't take this today.
Ah.
I forgot to tell you that.
Probably because I don't have the desk.
Because you don't have a desk or anything.
Yeah.
And Mom's not going to have time to redo your room for a little bit. So it'll probably be after vacation, okay?
Okay.
Can you wait that long?
Okay.
Good, because you don't really have a choice.
I'm the one who's more patient than Damien.
Well, Damien's going to have to wait too. Hey, Talia,
Get all the games and stuff installed.
my flashlight died.
Flash.
Did you need me to plug the flashlight
Flash.
in?
Yeah, I guess just plug it in for now.
I should combine the light
I should have
bulb
cables.
and flashlight together.
No, white cable.
I just combined flashlight and light bulb together and I got flash bulb.
Good.
Isn't that weirdly that sounds like it should exist? Or does it? It might.
Really should have made sure things were charged before.
So many screw pieces.
This is the last one. Oh, that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many.
Okay, motherboard's in.
Woo!
Alright, so next we can do the power supply. Because obviously it needs power.
Yes.
Yeah, you know,
Or else
it's better
you'll
than my
have-
phone.
Just asleep.
If the batteries are dying on that, we can just trade them out.
Okay, so we can move this out of our way for now. Thank you.
Buckle.
Yeah, I'm technically done with all that stuff. But there'll be stuff afterwards I want to put in that.
And then this bag?
No.
What?
And this bag?
Just into the motherboard box
Okay.
in general. Okay, Evan.
Yeah.
So power supply next. Whew. This is not open. You know what the knife is? Knife. Don't worry, it's closed.
Okay. We're in a knife shop in Tennessee.
Yeah.
All those knives.
It's a cool place.
Yeah. That's where I got my Geo and the heart rock thing from.
There it is.
Let's see what this looks like.
Cable ties.
Okay, more.
The actual power supply cable. Little screws to put the power supply in.
I have no
And
clue what that.
this is a bunch of cables. And then your big power supply.
And there's bubbles.
Yep, and bubbles.
Bubble wrap. Okay, my favorite thing
Nice
in the
looking.
world.
So we set that off towards the side for now. We can take this all off. Rip it open. Ugh.
That probably one time in preschool we got a stump
Thank you,
all
share the
over
trash.
the place.
I'll save it so you can pop it later.
Okay, so we have options here. We can put your power supply in like this, so your fan's facing upwards. Well, like this, so your fan's facing upwards, or fan facing down. I believe the plan is for you guys to put it on a desk.
So what's the best option for that?
So if it was going to go on the floor, this would block the fan, and I usually put the fan looking up, but I think we're going to put the fan looking down for you guys.
Okay.
You just have to make sure that you put this on top of your desk.
Yeah.
If you decide that you're not doing that, let us know so we can change it around, okay?
Okay.
But really try to get it on your desk. It'll help your computer last the longest. I can't see, so I don't know.
And I need to do
Just
it
touch.
this.
I forgot it was a tree.
Here, Evan, come here. Put the bubble wrap away. We're working here. All right, so if you come over here,
You can't have bubble wrap around me. I guess.
so you come over here.
Hi, Lou.
It might be a little bit hard to see, but
First, if I was in my name, I was like, what?
no.
Me?
EVGA is the brand. So you got little screws right here. So can you hold the power supply in just like that? Put your hand right there. Just like that, so it doesn't move. Now she moves it. There.
This is not the most
One goes there.
comfortable position.
Another screw there.
Why is there an extra screw?
There's not. Push this a little bit forward.
I thought there was an extra screw so that if you lose it, you have an extra.
No.
No, if you lose
One
it, you
like
just have
that.
luck.
Yeah, well, it'd probably be
Yeah,
fine.
it would probably.
Yeah, I'll put it in more.
Yeah, it would.
And then one guy here.
One guy here. Okay.
Screw this guy in a little bit more. Urgh.
I'm moving my hand upward more because it's uncomfortable.
Okay, it should be good now. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, power supply's in. Stop playing with bubble wrap. Should have just bought your bubble wrap. Alright, so next is we gotta plug in a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Yep.
Pulling it all in so you don't bend the pins.
Yep. Alright, so you see all these cables here?
Yes.
They gotta get plugged in somewhere. Most of them will.
Hi, Cables. It's the Cable family.
Yep. So for the most part, you can't really plug these in wrong. So,
They kind of look like giant snakes, especially that one.
actually, let's do it so it's facing upwards. So you do it like this,
Hi, camera.
and then let's actually see something. So we can actually take off the back panel too to make things a little bit easier. So it's the same thing as the front. So it's just 2 screws, those thumb screws that we talked about earlier.
Ooh, yeah.
Set those in there so we don't lose them. Take off this side. Ta-da. Then we got a bunch of space over there to do stuff.
That is so much space. What's that big piece for?
What big piece?
The big empty piece.
This piece?
Mhm.
That's just big holes so you can reach this.
Ah.
So if you ever need to do something and you change this piece, you have access to it.
Simple.
So looking at the front of this. Do you see anywhere to plug stuff in?
Hang on.
Let's start. You want to start with the big cable? Let's get the big cable out of the way.
let's get the big one because it's covering all the others.
All right. So it kind of looks like this. Where's the one spot you can plug this in at?
I feel like I'm doing like a detective game. Like, where, there.
Right there?
Yes.
Yep, that makes sense to me. So you can push this through here,
It's big and wide.
and you can actually pull these guys through here. We'll mess with those cables later. There, all that stuff out of the way. And then we can snake our big cable up around here. I'm thinking probably this hole is probably the best hole. Right through here. Yep, wrong way.
Wrong
Goes
way.
this way. And then we'll get bent like this. It needs to be plugged in like that. But this one's kind of annoying because it's got this little bit that doesn't like stay connected. So that's a little annoying. But you know, we'll figure it out.
We
Hold
can
it together
figure
like
it
that.
out. And plug it in. Wah, 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 wah.
Struggling with this last little piece. Usually it's not this hard. Got big hands. There it goes.
Now we have something more to do. Ah! Cool thing!
Alright, so he's plugged in. The nice big guy's plugged in.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
let's look at some of these other big ones. This says CPU. Do you have a CPU in this computer?
I think. I can't remember.
Yeah, that's the CPU under there, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Alright,
So I have to go somewhere nearby.
probably close-ish by.
I think it goes right there.
Up there in the top left?
Mhm.
That looks correct to me.
Yeah. I was like, 8.
Yeah, it's pretty simple, huh?
So
Put a hole in
far.
there.
It's so good.
You might not fit them.
They're made to like be close enough to not fit. Shove it up in there.
You heard it right. You heard him right.
I need the screwdriver. Evan, can you give me the screwdriver? It's right next to you.
Right there.
Thank you.
It's so close.
The motherboard's in the way.
It can push past. Just push. Like it's just like the it's just the clips. There you go. Nice. So if we were smart, we would have ran that first, but we forgot. So this one goes in. So if you look very carefully, there's kind of a ledge right there on the top side. It's kind of hard to see. Can you see it up there?
Yeah.
So that's how you know which way this goes in. You
How
see these
does the
clips?
light just stick there so perfect?
It's a magnet. So that means we just need to get this guy up like this.
Then we have so many more pieces and thingamajiggies.
Yeah, we're almost done. We're going pretty quick at this.
With this at least.
Don't worry, we're gonna do all the really long, boring stuff for you.
Yeah, you gotta install like the software and all that good stuff. I'm gonna do that for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Because that takes a long time.
Don't worry about me. Do your own stuff.
Alright, there we go. We got that one plugged in. That took a minute, but we're good.
Next one.
Alright, let's deal with this next big one. This is a big one.
Okay.
So, this one's going to take a little explaining. So, this is actually for VGA,
Okay.
which is talking about a graphics card.
Okay.
Do you remember me telling you earlier if you have a graphics card or not?
I think. I don't think. I think.
Because there's nowhere to plug all this stuff in, huh? You see anywhere?
I don't think we have one because if there was anywhere to put it in, then
Yeah.
there wouldn't be one.
Yep, so there's nowhere to put it in. So if you look over at my computer, okay, you see that thing right there? That's a giant graphics card. You see the cables plugging into the top of it? That's what these cables are. So you don't have one of those.
Yeah. So where do we put it?
We can just roll it on up and we'll stick it right there for now. Okay?
We'll make it look prettier.
We'll make it look pretty later.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't want just a random cord just sticking there, just like, hey, did that unplug or something?
Okay, so other cables. So these are SATA cables. Can you hand me SSD or drive or something? Just one of those, yeah. So like earlier I was talking about hard drives and stuff.
Yeah.
This is SATA. So this is SATA power. So SATA goes plugs in there.
Okay.
But you don't have any of these, right?
Yeah. So
Because the only one you have is that one, and he doesn't need anything extra.
Yeah. So we'll just need to stick that like right there
So we'll just stick all that right there. Genius.
for now, at least.
Yep. So if you guys could get other hard drives or something like that, then you'll need those. But they'll
Yeah,
be
just
right
like-
there, and you'll just running it to the back of this guy, and that's all.
Yeah. I'll just be like, I know what to do. This.
So
This.
what are these?
Do.
More SATA cables.
So then we just stick them right there.
So we got some extra. So we don't need those either. So these are Molex.
Molex.
So these power different things. Sometimes like really old fans or some older stuff, but this is usually for older stuff. We don't have anything old in this.
Yeah. We have.
We don't need that. And at that, if you want to double check, do you see anything that would let that plug in?
No.
No. So we don't need that. Easy peasy, right? All right. So now these are called your front panel connectors. Okay. They're called that because all these cables go to your front panel up here. So usually it's on the front. Yours are on the top, but they're still considered front panel connectors. Okay. So this goes to all this stuff.
Okay. So.
So we got to plug those things in because you want to be able to use your power button and your USBs and stuff up there, right?
Okay. Let's
So,
match up.
yep, that's all it is.
This is our new
So
game.
we know.
So we got this big guy. Where do you see a spot to put this big guy at?
Right down.
Hang on. Let me look at that. I don't.
It's on there. It's somewhere on there.
Okay.
It'll be on your motherboard.
I almost thought you pointed. I think it goes right.
Right there? Genius. It's just like adult Legos, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like adult version of Legos. It now exists.
Yep. So this is USB 3.0. It's like it's a pretty long standard that's been around for a long time. So like mice and USB plugs, little thumb drives and stuff like that. A bunch of things use that.
I know what the thumb drive thing looks like.
Yeah, I got a couple sitting over there. if you
Yeah,
want
it's
to
like
show. No, thumb drive. That's just USB.
that's
Oh my gosh. Thumb drives look like that.
But there's also a thumb drive sitting right there.
Yeah, but it was behind the keyboard.
Yeah, I know.
So
I know that
yeah, just a
like
thumb
that.
drive. So
I've seen.
that's what goes
Many.
up here.
Yeah.
And a bunch of other stuff plugs in there. But so if you look at these are really, really, really tiny little pins. And this is like a big bulky thing. So you gotta be very careful with these. They like to break a lot. I've broken several of them. So we're gonna try not to break this.
This time, redoing carefully.
So you can see like a little notch right there.
I can't really see it well with. Okay, I kind of.
You kind of see kind of a notch there.
Kind of can see
You
it.
see a kind of little notch there. So that means
Kind of.
you know which way it needs to be plugged in at.
Oh, now I see it when you moved your finger.
Yep.
The finger was coming. It.
So you gotta be very careful. Kind of wiggle it on in there. Hopefully we're not bending anything. I think we got it. There we go.
We did it.
We did it. And then another thing I don't like about these is that this cable is very thick, so it's hard to bend. So we're just gonna be a little bit messy right there because it's safer than breaking it. All right. So now we can do these guys. So this one's USB.
I thought they were broken at first because
No.
I was like, oh no.
So if you look up here, can you see on the top of there? Can you see that one's black and that one's blue?
Mhm.
So blue goes to this big thick guy because that was blue at the end. Okay, that's fast stuff.
Okay.
The black is the slow stuff.
Okay.
This is for the slow stuff.
Okay, so it either goes in one of those.
It goes to both of these,
Okay.
but we got to plug it onto your motherboard. So this one's a little bit more difficult. Okay, you see all those pins?
Yeah.
So it kind of goes down here. But another thing you could do is just read on here. So like that's add Gen 2. That doesn't sound like USB. RGB header. Is this RGB header? No.
No.
How about a USB? Well, this says USB. That says USB. The pins look the same. I'm guessing it goes there.
Yeah.
Pretty easy, huh?
Now let's look at the other one. Right after we
Yeah.
put the.
We'll do one at a time.
Nope.
Eric,
Nope.
put that through the back and have it come up right above the power supply.
Look, the
Fine,
wheels.
Natalia.
It's a wheel.
Zoe, no.
I almost thought she was gonna look at my tongue. One time Gizmo did it, and I was like, but.
Natalia's making me actually make it look nice. 'Cause she's rude. Do this up under here, up through there,
And that.
and then we'll plug it in here.
Doop, 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 doop. Bloop, bloop.
So it plugs in right in there. Ta-da!
Okay.
All right. So this one says HD audio. So this one doesn't actually have a very good label on it. So, but if you look, there's a pin that's not there. So if you look through all these guys down here, that all similar pins, the only one that kind of looks like that is this guy right here.
Okay.
He has a weird name. I'm not gonna. That one's a little bit difficult. But if you just played Lego and tried to plug it in, you would have found it eventually.
Lego. That's our new game.
Yeah, it's just adult Lego, isn't it?
Don't
Now you gotta tell everybody you built a computer.
Yeah. And my friends would be so confused like that. Huh? How?
Slip that guy on through there.
The flashlight has like a flashlight thing that around
Yeah.
down there on the side. But what? Ah. Flashlight.
Sometimes those guys are a little hard to push in. Alright. So the only thing left is these two little guys. So these guys are a little tricky. So on here, this is a power switch
Okay.
and a power LED.
Okay.
So sometimes there's a bunch of these, sometimes there's a couple, sometimes there's a reset switch, sometimes there's other buttons. But in this case, I'm gonna let you just cheat here, and it goes onto one of these guys right here. Okay? So if you look really, really carefully,
I can't really
I know it's hard to see.
see.
So you see those words right above my finger? So like hard drive LED, reset, and then directly above it, there's like a PWR right there. So one of these is power. Yep, power switch. So it goes there. So we're gonna flip this over, and I'm gonna do this part because this is the difficult part. This is one of the difficult parts. It's fine there.
Moving away before.
Oh, I guess I should have ran this behind, huh? Like running. Sorry, camera. That's
Sorry,
probably
camera.
Don't worry, Evan's over there playing with Clover up again.
Because.
She's easily distracted.
And because.
It's like hard for me to read.
Do you want me to do it?
Nah, I got it. So power button does not matter which way it goes
Give me a
in.
nice breeze.
That goes in like that. Power positive goes power positive. Power negative goes power negative.
Just imagine by the end we realized we didn't get any of it, and then we had to like, and we're like, are you kidding me?
All right, so that part's done.
Hang on, I gotta figure out my way to get through.
So, do you see any other cables? Okay, so we already went through these cables, right? You're a great camera person, Taylor. So we already went through those cables, right? Do you see any other cables? We got a little dangly bit here, so we should probably deal with that.
Yeah.
Because we got to power our fans, right?
Power.
So, this is a very similar fan to what that's on here, okay?
Yeah.
So this is 3-pin.
I think I seen it earlier.
Did you? Where'd you see it at?
I don't remember. It's kind of hard to remember stuff. I think it was at the top, but I'm not sure.
So this one's kind of cheaty. So you're looking at kind of the right thing, right? You see that guy up there?
Yeah.
That has 4, but this has 3.
Mhm.
But that's fine. It can still go up there.
That turned red and that was terrifying.
Can we get this through?
Why you turn red?
It has a different, it has multiple settings. You see, look. So push the power 1, goes up here. Push it again, it goes there. Goes brighter. And it has a red mode.
That's creepy. Spooks. That's my new word.
It doesn't reach all the way back there. It doesn't reach. It has to just go around. I guess I could probably make it reach, but it's fine. Like I could take off the fan and spin it. But we're just gonna. Awesome. No, I thought I got it through here. I did not. There we go. Fan is plugged in. Okay. And then we got another hidden fan up here too. Yep. See the plug over here?
Okay. Final chord, I think.
This is one of the final ones. All right.
What?
Can you help me find another spot to plug this in at?
Yeah, I need a light.
So we're looking for a possible 4-pin or a 3-pin
Wait, shine it.
up here.
The other one was up there, so maybe it's somewhere near it.
Well, so motherboards are kind of smart sometimes, and they realize that people have more than one fan, and sometimes their fans have to go in different places. So sometimes there's different spots for it.
Not here. That may be something.
Oh, that is actually. So that actually probably would have been a better spot to plug that one in.
Yeah, I was like thinking like.
But yep, that is one. Can we find one that's a little bit better place maybe? But that was a good one. I didn't even see that one. That's definitely exactly what you're looking for though.
Okay. Now that I know it, I don't.
Is that one?
Oh, then let's do it.
So
I've
that
just
one.
cheated.
we can just slide this guy right up here. It'll reach perfectly. So you see those slots on the back of there?
Yep.
There's a plastic slot on that side. So that means that goes this way. And then you know it goes on this side because that's where the slot is. Just gotta line them up. Oh, watch the screws.
I've just found one that we haven't seen before.
Yeah, no, she found one. So instead of plugging it up there, I could have plugged it in right there. I didn't see this one.
And I found it.
Good job, Evan.
So here, we'll actually change that. Just for you, Evan. Because you found that one, we'll plug it in that one.
At least I didn't cheat on it. Like what I did earlier.
So we can be smart and wrap this up.
I know, you don't like that stuff. I know.
She doesn't like Aurora.
No, Eric's being impulsive at her.
Mm-hmm. Because I get the big ones from like Amazon all the time. I pop them and she hates it. Because it's how loud it is.
It's okay.
She's like, at least this one's a bit better than the one.
No, you're toasty. If you go right over there, there's a vent. You can leave that for them.
There you go. Okay, not the best looking, but that's good.
Yee.
All right. So we got all that.
Hey, Pup Pup.
We can leave that out. We can leave that out.
Yay.
Oh, hey, these go in the motherboard box. Put that just under
When
there
I
for
thought
now.
you said it goes in motherboard, and I was like, oh great, we have
No.
another piece we forgot.
No. So we close this up because we're probably going to use those. All right, so
Now what's the next step?
well here let's look at our boxes here, okay?
Okay.
So in this box we have a headset. Do you need a headset right now? Nah, we're building a computer. Motherboard, not motherboard. Keyboard and mouse, we don't need that right now to build that. Monitor, no, we don't need that right now. This is the motherboard box. So we used the motherboard already? Do we use the power supply already?
I think so.
Do we use the CPU already?
Yeah, it was for the motherboard.
Yep.
That
Do
was
we-
also for the motherboard.
Do we use the SSD already?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you have any more boxes?
This?
LED lights? Yeah, we put in some LED lights.
Yeah.
That's the only thing left, right?
Yeah.
Am I missing anything?
Same here.
I don't think I'm missing anything. I think everything's plugged in.
Yeah.
All right,
It
let's
was
open
like
that up.
really folded.
So yeah, we're almost done. All we do is do some lights. And then we'll plug it in, make sure it works, and then I'll load everything else for you.
Yeah. We should probably see if other things work before.
Yeah, we'll plug in stuff to make sure everything works.
Yeah, because you want
Hey, we got a promotional card.
nice.
More promotional crap. User guide. We'll double check the user guide. Then we got some LED strips here. Is there one or two of them? Two of them. Awesome.
Yay. Kind of like pineapple is very.
Does it look familiar to you? Kind of looks like a fan.
Kind of looks like the fan pieces.
It does. Kind of looks like the fan plugs.
Oh no! Please don't tell me we have to find more of them.
No, I don't think we do. Okay. So, read this. Two ways to connect. One way, RGB extension cable for Gigabyte motherboards compatible with Gigabyte RGB Fusion. We don't have a Gigabyte. We have an Asus. It says so right there. Asus.
Asus.
So for this, add the extension B, support for that, and that. So we need to be looking for something like that.
Which one's that?
I don't know what brand it has.
Brand of what?
Motherboard.
My motherboard? My motherboard's an Asus. I'm a big fan of Asus stuff.
We have the same thing.
Yep, Italia has an Asus one too.
Asus.
Asus.
Asus. Asus.
Oh.
Asus. Asus.
Italia recently learned the word slalom.
Slalom.
Slalom. As in like a slalom course.
It sounds like a frog saying it. Reading.
So now she keeps saying slalom. Okay, so which one's which? Awesome. Doesn't know. So we needed the 5-volt one. That looks like that. Oh, that picture. Okay, that's for that. Okay. So this is this. So hopefully this works. This one is different. So we don't need that one. We need this one. And then you gotta find where this plugs in at. Hopefully not blow up anything.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Don't you lick me. Stop licking my foot. I'm gonna buy a fluffer the rough.
A fluffer.
It's a fancy way to say a fluffer.
So that. Here, Evan. Here, come check my work here.
Okay.
All right. So we're looking for something that looks like that.
Interesting.
Does that kind of look like that?
A bit.
I think it does.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. I've never used these before. My first time.
Good job.
Thanks.
Let's learn.
We're in bending stuff.
Stop bending.
Huh?
There it goes.
Look, she likes
All right. So now we have these guys. How do these guys plug in?
You would always just give up a tug of war, so I just let go because you're like,
We
oh
plug in
yeah,
with the
yeah, win.
All right, Evan. What do you think is good spots for these? I'm thinking maybe along the top up here.
Yeah, I was like along the top and maybe the bottom.
Top and bottom.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah. So we only have two, and I don't really. Cause it'd be just weird having one top, one side.
Are they magnetic or two?
Oh, they're magnetic, actually.
I just couldn't tell from the blue.
So we need.
Hoping they're magnetic.
Look at you!
Can this reach? These extensions. Those extensions.
Yeah. I kind of
Extension.
remember our old place of like the with the smallest backyard I've ever seen. Actually, like no backyard and like the smallest front yard. But we had a pool, big pool.
Who had a big pole?
Our old place.
Oh yeah, at the apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just called it the small place.
Yeah. But it was an apartment, so the apartment had a pool that you could use.
Huge.
Okay, let's get these cables out of the way.
Look at that little fat butt.
Don't be making fun of her.
No,
I use the tail as a handle.
yeah, I was like holding on to it and like shaking it and then throwing it and then she got it.
Okay, not a huge fan of these. So
We gave Franklin the same color but a bit more red.
We
Bit more.
had a red one for her before.
yeah, I like to do different colors for her.
She just really likes getting new colors.
Mm-hmm.
It's like jewelry for her. She loves it. She's
Yeah.
very upset when we take it off.
I remember one time I just was covered in jewelry and I was like, and like all the jewelry I owned and I was like, look at me! I looked
Okay, that one's plugged in.
strange.
I think this is an extension, which is good because we don't need
I
an
seen these
extension.
one rings that were like little gummy bears and I was like, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, now they're really getting out. And
Getting out of hand.
the blues. The blues.
When'd you dye your hair?
Like a couple, like last week. I was like,
Yeah, I haven't seen you since you dyed
Okay.
really? looking at old pictures yesterday,
What?
and we were like looking at like Edith and Abraham when they were little, and when I had the the rainbow hair, and the really blonde hair. It's like very like light.
Bleach blonde your hair.
I remember it.
Alright,
now.
Ty. You wanna come cable manage some? This is the best I got at the moment. Here's some. Yeah, I don't have a good spot to put that.
Why can't you plug it in from this side?
Oh, I guess I could. Well, so if we just do.
This is this cable.
Look,
It just needs switched.
I fixed
So if
it.
this is going this way,
I fixed it.
that cable can just hide there.
It says
Because I originally didn't know I had an extension cable like this.
It says
Oh,
I
it's still
fixed
gonna be
it.
tight.
Yeah, it's gonna be tight.
I fixed it.
Yeah, it says I fix it kit.
Oh, hey, your jeans.
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
I knew there was ways I kept you around. Alright, you're dismissed.
It's because I feed you.
Good call. I'd like to do something better with that, but it's a USB 3.0 and I really don't want to break it.
The head of that scorpion.
Well, I was
looks
just
like
moving
a-
it since the
looks like
window's
an
like
apple.
right here. I was just moving it so it wouldn't be in the window.
Alright,
And they
Anything
gave us
else?
these.
yeah, so you can mess with those. You could do that on this or somewhere in the back.
We can do it on.
Just whatever you want, honey. You're such a good boy. Alright, let's see if this thing works. Let's see if you broke it or not. So yeah, so these lights, they're RGB, so you can pick whatever color you can think of. So you want purple, or you want to change it to blue one day, you can do that.
Or just have like a different color a day, just like.
I figured that's something you would do. Just change the color all the time.
Yeah.
You're lucky.
What?
You're lucky.
Why am I lucky?
That's the only 3.0.
When I told my friends about this, they'd be like, "What? Huh?"
We'll see this long boy.
I'm excited to see how this looks. Dun 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 dun.
Alright, so let's move this guy over here real quick.
Hi, camera.
There.
Camera doesn't have a name, so we're naming it Camera.
Alright, there's that over there.
You're gonna take this and plug it in right here.
And watch this. Done.
You gotta push really hard.
I don't got strength. Ow.
Don't worry, I'll push it in this way.
Why are we whispering?
I don't know why you're whispering.
So I don't know why you're doing that.
Dun 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 dun
Then
dun.
Eric, do you want to plug this in so we can test it?
Plug one in.
Are we gonna test this here to make sure
Oh,
the
no,
Wi-Fi?
I'm not worried about that.
Okay. Are we ready?
I was gonna get a monitor to make sure it booted.
Okay.
I'm just certain.
Okay.
Dun dun. Da, 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 da. It feels like we're in like an action-packed movie. Just like, dun dun.
Building the
Dun
suspense.
dun. Dun dun.
Use the tail as a handle when you're playing with it. That's the head goofball.
Here's a super crappy monitor. Can you plug these in for me?
That's a small.
We'll just-
It's like the size of the one we have in the dining room.
Yeah, so you will have a 24-inch 1080p monitor, which is a pretty decent monitor. And then you just plug that into the motherboard because there's no.
That's fine.
I know you're used to you need to plug it into a graphics card. Not needed.
You ready for me to plug it in?
No, I was trying to get a keyboard too. I'm just really struggling with the keyboard part. Oh, it's like this back here. That's why I did it. Stuck in the door.
When we were watching a movie in school, there was a giant, there was like a dog in it, and I was like, look at that dog.
Oh, set it here. Okay. Power switch, is that in the off position?
It's on the straight line position, which is the opposite.
I have no idea. Alright, plug it in. Okay, here, look.
Is it? Can I flip it to on?
So it's already on.
Okay.
So you see some orange lights? That means we're getting power, okay? Okay, I'll let you do the honors.
Can you push the power button?
Wow.
Wow, that's really bright.
That's a bright button.
But it won't be.
Okay,
on
see? So this fan's spinning, that fan's spinning. Can we see this fan spinning?
Mm-hmm.
We can't see the fan up front. It looks like it's spinning.
Computer, come alive!
It's safe.
Don't step back, Evan.
What?
Don't step back.
Come alive!
This fan looks like it's going. Did you play the VGA?
That I did.
Dun dun.
No, don't try to pull it out.
I didn't. I was just making sure I plugged it in all the way. I wiggled it.
Hello.
Let's give it a second. Looks like everything's working now. You got your lights on there, fan, fan, fan. You got lights back there. Should be the only spot to plug it in.
Yeah. That's what
Wow.
Is it plugged in here? Yes.
There you go.
Is it going? Hey, look, it's working. So this is your BIOS. You'll never have to actually see this.
This is all the fun stuff Eric's gonna take.
But
care
I
of
have
for
to
you.
deal with all this. But we can double check, make sure everything's working here, okay? So this is your motherboard here. So information about your motherboard. So you have a 550M with Wi-Fi. If you look at this box, a 550M. We have a Ryzen 5 3400G, which is this guy up here. Somewhere on there it says 3400G. So that's working. Memory. So our RAM. So these are our RAM sticks there.
Ram.
So we got two of them. Both of them look like they're getting picked up. It's saying which ones they're in. This is your NVMe SSD. So that's your SSD. 500 gig. So that's picking up correctly.
D.
So
Giga Magiga.
how cool, huh?
Well, on the camera here, it looks so cool. Like the
Yeah.
lights, look at it.
Okay, so everything works. So
Wow.
it's, controlling your CPU speed. Here's your CPU temperature, 33 degrees. That's good. It's bad if it gets like 90 degrees, okay? But 30, that's perfect. For sitting there doing nothing, 30 degrees is awesome. So yeah, right here's your fans. So you can see that you got 3 fans in here. So 1, 2, 3.
That one's going the fastest. It's
Yep,
going
so that's your CPU one. That's this guy. So yeah, that one's working, that one's working, that one's working. I think we're good. Awesome, you built your first computer. High five. Now you're gonna tell them where you built your computer. All right, so to turn it off, we'll just hold down this power button.
And then watch the magic.
All off. We flip the switch back here, so we can unplug everything. Keep this in an area we can actually access again quickly.
Which pile? Actually, we'll do this pile last. So I'll put it on this pile.
Joey.
Oh, just set it
Joey.
in between or something, or like just right there.
Choo-choo.
Same thing with this monitor. You
Yeah,
remove
actually,
this.
gonna do the
Get
monitor.
it. Manager, get a grip. That we can
Okay, so yeah, you just built your first computer, so we can just get this stuff cleaned up real quick. We can put the panels on, and then you're done. Then here in like a month, I'll have all my stuff done. Get Windows installed, get Minecraft installed and whatever else,
Yeah.
and get your desk set up and install it into your room, okay?
Turn this off.
Yay.
Yeah.